Hey guys, this is Taquita Scorpio Sun Tarot reading. Today I'm doing a message for the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn will be looking at your monthly reading for career, finances, and stability. I know I'm kind of late on this last few readings that I needed to do for this little session for the finances and career one. So you can all apply this for like the next 6 weeks or for the month of June and the rest of May, okay? Um, so we're going to get into your reading. Remember, it is just a general. Just take it if it resonates to your situation. If it doesn't, it's okay. You can always watch for another time, or you can watch another placement in your chart, okay? So we have the partnership card here. It says, joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation, prioritize your connections. We have wealth. You are moving towards real wealth and prosperity. Keep up the great work. We have the independence card here that says, manage the money yourself. Independence guarantees security. Don't depend on others. And we have endings. The cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. Rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. Now, I know you're like, what? You said partnership and independence. So I got these cards first. So immediately I knew it was something to do with you being connected to someone or a situation like a business partnership. Even if you're working for someone versus working for yourself or doing something independently, I knew there was going to be some type of issue or conflict. And I feel like that's like the main thing going on in your reading, because it's conflicting and then it's coming out in other places too. So your current situation, we have the Fool, the Hermit, we have the Nine of Wands, and we have the Empress coming out for your current situation. So I definitely feel like there's a situation where I feel like it's hard for you to see the path ahead in regards to a situation. I definitely feel like you want things to expand or grow, or you want things to improve in some kind of way, but it's hard for you to see the path ahead because of everything that's going on. The Page of Swords in reverse was at the bottom of the deck, so some of you could have found out something that didn't sit right with you or well with you. Some of you could have gotten some bad news. It's something that came out, could have been some kind of gossip for some of you, some type of negative or bad communication. The Nine of Wands is here. I feel like, you're trying to persevere, you're trying to move forward in spite of you not seeing a path forward or don't know how that looks for you. It can look really dark right now for you, and I feel like you're still persevering, pushing through. The Fool is here, which is telling me you may be taking a risk or a leap of faith, starting something new right now. And some of you, again, I feel like the overall energy here for you, like as far as what you want or what you're hoping for, is some type of expansion and growth, some type of movement, something to improve for you, okay? Whether it's your finances, whether it's, some type of business endeavor that you're doing, it's something here. Now, your obstacles and challenges, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Four of Swords, and then we have the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So I feel like the challenge here is you making amends, or like making amends with something that just was not successful. The Six of Wands is just reverse. It's like something that was not successful. There was no victory in the situation. The Five of Wands is like making amends, resolving some type of conflict or issue that you may have had. I do feel like with the Page of Pentacles, like you invested into something, like you saw potential in something. You may have invested into it financially, emotionally, spiritually, whatever. You invested into something, you saw potential in it, and I feel like it possibly wasn't successful. And your challenge here is making amends, whether this is with another person that you partnered with and it just didn't come to fruition, it wasn't successful, it wasn't victorious. And your struggle or your issue here can be making amends with this person. I definitely feel like the Four of Swords in reverse here, you can be very restless over the situation. And this person, whoever you're dealing with, like if you are dealing with the person, they can be restless over the situation as well. So there is a situation here where I feel like your challenge is just making peace with something, resolving some type of conflict, whether even if it was an inner conflict that you had with yourself, where you were maybe judging yourself or mad at yourself for investing into something that just did not come to fruition or was just not successful. So I'm getting that energy there. Now, your advice from Spirit, we have the Eight of Cups, We have the Death card, we have the Lovers, and we have the Seven of Swords, okay? So the Death card is coming out. Remember, the Endings card came out that says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change, rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. That is the Death card. The Death card is all about change. It's all about transformation. It's all about endings and new beginnings. And then you have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is all about walking away from something that you're not getting fulfilled. You may not be fulfilled emotionally in a job, in a partnership right now, and it may be time to walk away. Some of you, this could have something to do with a romantic partnership, and it can be directly tied to your finances, okay? And it can be affecting your finances. So for some of you, keep that in mind as well. There could be a partnership, like a romantic partnership, that it's time to walk away from, that you'll be better off if you were just independent and, you know, on your own and single, because whatever is going on with this person is just not the best, and things are not improving in this connection. This person may not be working. Maybe this person is being lazy, sitting on their ass, not doing something. You know, just any of those things. So just different messages coming to me for that situation. But I feel like Spirit is saying, as far as your advice and actions you can take to help and assist you to move forward, I definitely feel like Spirit is saying, like, you know, the best thing for you to do is to make the best decision for you that's in alignment with your higher self. Is to walk away from something. We even have a couple other oracle cards coming out, which is the 2 in the red. The 2 is all about partnerships, collaborations, and things like that, which we see is a big part of this. And then the red card that says stop, think before acting, and warning. So I definitely feel like Spirit is saying, you know, maybe think before entering into a partnership with someone. Some of you, you're not in the partnership with this person yet. It's a thought. It's coming to your mind. Maybe it's an option. And Spirit is saying maybe you might want to think about this, because even with the Seven of Swords, you can be dealing with somebody who is lying, who is deceitful, who is wearing a mask, not being honest with you. This could have already happened and transpired, or this could be something that is coming up or you're in the middle of. But I feel like, you know, Spirit is saying, like, you may be dealing with somebody like a two-timer, a two-faced person, and the best thing for you to do is to end that connection in whatever, even if it's a job you're working for, an employer you're working for. Maybe they're no good, you know, and maybe it's time for you to make a decision that's in alignment with your higher self and walk away from this, because you're not getting what you need from this, whether it's, you know, financially, emotionally, whatever. And again, some of you may have gotten like some bad news or something like that, or found out something or seen something that just didn't sit well with you. So I definitely feel like your independence is where it's at. I don't feel like a partnership is the best for you right now. Some of you are leaving a partnership, whether it's some type of contract that you have with an employer. This could be a romantic situation, or just a business partnership you have with someone. You may have found out some negative things about this person. You may have found out this person was cheating you or doing something. But I feel like your challenge here, again, Spirit wants you to make amends. You don't have to. You can forgive this person and resolve the conflict without letting this person back in your life or continue in business with this person. But I feel like for the sake of, you know, forgiving and moving on, I do feel like Spirit wants you to make amends with that situation and not beat yourself up about this, and move forward, because it's time to let something go and say goodbye to something. And I definitely feel like, you know, it's time for a change. So that is all I have for you, Capricorn. I hope these messages found you well, gave you some type of understanding and clarity in regards to the situation. Please like, follow, and leave a comment. Bye, guys.